Two American League teams. It's the Seattle Mariners against the Oakland Athletics. It's the MLB on 2K Sports.
And we've got over 33,000 in attendance for this game. An American League West division battle. The Oakland A's looking to make sure they get a W at home. 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball Sunday afternoon. Oakland starter for our ball game. Steve, as he gets going against these Seattle bats, what's his concern?
Well, a little mismatch in this one right here. One of the best lefties in the game against the lineup that does struggle at times to score runs, so it could be a lopsided ball game.
Now let's have a look at the lineup for the Mariners. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, historic numbers being put up by Alex Rodriguez throughout his career, and it doesn't seem like he wants to stop. He's just consistently a 30-homer, 100 RBI guy. Pencil him in the 4 spot and watch him deliver.
Leading off the game, Ichiro. A loss yesterday for the Mariners. And after that losing in Game 1, time to try and salvage this 3-game set against the A's. Too far outside, 1-0. Looking at how that one went, wow, what a rout.
Well, big rout, and anytime you lose by 8 runs, there's nothing you can do. The pitching was just terrible.
The pitch. Ichiro swings and misses. Count is even. Looking back to last season, he had a .282 average against the A's. One pitch. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out. Here's a look at the A's on defense. And mark your calendars. This Friday, it's going to be Manny Ramirez and the Cleveland Indians. They face the Mariners in Seattle. That one is scheduled for a 10 o'clock start in the Eastern time zone. One out, nobody on. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
You can't dig in at the plate because sometimes it gets away from the pitcher. You have to be able to move. He couldn't get out of the way there.
And Griffey Jr.'s in the box.
A play against their AL West rivals much improved in 2010 for the A's, improving by 7 wins.
One out, runner on at first. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. You mentioned the A's numbers, how it improved against the West. 30 victories last year.
It improved especially because of the fact they played the Seattle Mariners. 13-6 against the Mariners. A Mariners team that just could not score. They struggled more than the A's did.
Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
And that one is just off the black. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the black. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
That misses ball 4. That is a guy you do not want to put on base.
He went with a fastball in a 3-ball count, which is what you want to do most often. He just couldn't throw a strike. Let's take a look at the American League rankings from last season and check out what the Seattle Mariners did. 4th in stolen bases, 14th in triples, and for team batting average, well, the number's just not quite there, as they did not make the kind of contact you want and really led to some difficulties in scoring runs.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. There's one. Oh, boy, they simply throw to the wrong base.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
And we're going to see Martinez here. Two down. Runners at first and second. And here's the pitch. And that's too low. 1-0.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Misses outside for ball 2. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
Well, you fall behind 3-0, and this is when the pitcher has to be careful. He just can't throw a cookie in there and expect the hitter to take it.
And that misses. Ball 4. Now you got the sacks full.
He goes with the fastball on the 3-ball count, which is what he should do here. Be aggressive, but he throws it out of the zone, and now bases loaded.
Here's Mike Cameron. He's got a chance to bring a runner in. Steve, we talk about game-turning situations. This is one of them.
No question about that. Things can change completely right here.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. Over his lifetime, .293 off Oakland. And he leaves that one alone. Mike Cameron, that patience gets the count even. And with Mike Cameron at the plate and the bases loaded, real chance here for fireworks.
And he's a double threat. He has power and speed, so if he doesn't hit it over the wall, he could hurt you on the bases.
Defense has got to be on their toes here. 1-1 pitch, fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1.
I got to see what kind of adjustments he made with the hitting coach now, as after last game he struck out every at bat. They've got to look for more contact.
Three balls, 1 strike. Mike Cameron, he'll be looking for his pitch on the next one.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
He's set the 3-1. Lost him, ball 4, and that's going to force a run in.
Well, when you nibble like this, you get yourself in trouble. A 3-ball count. He goes back to the fastball, which is what he should do, but he misses and now forces in a run.
It's going to be Boone. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
Two outs, bases loaded. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
The 1-0 now. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0.
Well, what a tough first inning right here. Up over 20 pitches and really having some issues with his control.
And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball low. 3-0.
Now the bases are loaded, and now you got a 3-0 count. You just can't walk a guy in this situation without giving your defense a chance to help you.
And he missed with ball 4. That's going to bring in a run.
Well, when you nibble like this, you get yourself in trouble. A 3-ball count. He goes back to the fastball, which is what he should do, but he misses and now forces in a run.
State Farm, a look at the teams who recorded the most steals from last season. Rays #1, White Sox in second. In third, the A's. Fourth, the Mariners. And we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
Well, you talk about a game that could take a long time. This might be it. Anytime you have guys who can steal bases, the game just seems to slow down. That's what kind of pressure they put on the opposition. But both of these teams have the ability to steal bases. They were two of the best at it in the league last year, and it just puts so much pressure on the opposition when these guys get on base because you know they're going to be in scoring position soon.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0.
Well, this is no time right here to try to nibble on the corners. You've got to throw a pitch down the middle and hope you can get the hitter to get himself out. If you make a quality pitch, you can get out of this inning. If you don't, you're going to get hurt.
Here it comes, 3-0. Hoping for a free pass that time, but that fastball's in there, strike one.
He takes that strike to go to 3-1, but still a hitter's count, looking for a cripple pitch right here.
Here's the pitch. And that one misses. That's going to be ball 4. Toss the bat aside and head down to first.
Now some control issues right now for the pitcher. He's got to get locked in and back in the zone.
And Omar Vizquel, he'll be looking to drive something in here. Well, I think we're seeing some padding here, although in this game there's no such thing as insurance runs, really.
You've got the pitcher on the rope. You have to take advantage of it while he's down.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Fastball too low, 1-0. He picked up 4 hits in 11 at-bats last season off the Athletics on the road. Low for a ball, 2-0.
Well, you got the bases loaded, nowhere to put them, and you put yourself in a great hitter's count, 2-0. You got to come in with the strike. You don't want to run the risk of 3-0 and walking a run in.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. Omar lays off that one. Now in danger of walking Vizquel.
But here we go. 1 pitch away from walking in another run. Inexcusable with the bases loaded and a big league pitcher on the mound.
Line towards first. And that one's going to drop in. That'll be our first hit of the game. And Cameron crosses the plate. And that's 2 runs. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double.
Okay, the defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
Ichiro will be coming to the plate with 2 runners on. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Now, there's nothing like taking a lead early in the game, first inning especially. Get up early and score on it.
Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. And it looks like they're just going to keep pouring it on the way they've started here.
It's going to be awfully tough to put out a fire here. In fact, they're going to have to do it with offense, not just with pitching. They're going to need to score runs. This could be a slugfest.
Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Ichiro to protect a bit.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2. He delivers, and it's hit well off the bat of Ichiro. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Wow, they deal some serious damage. First inning really starting out with a bang. Seattle has the lead 5-0. Out on the mound, we've got Jamie Moyer. He'll be Seattle's starter. John, what has he got to be conscious of today as we look at the Oakland lineup?
Well, if I faced you, you're old, and I faced Jamie Moyer back in 1986, his rookie year, my rookie year. So Jamie's an older guy. But the thing with Jamie Moyer is he pitches with intelligence. He's not going to throw it by you. If he throws a fastball over 84 miles an hour, that's having a great day for him. But he's going to change speeds, mix it up, keep you off balance, and don't be surprised if he pitches you inside because he loves getting in there.
Here's the 1-1. He swings now and really hit that. This one to Griffey Jr. And he grabs it in his tracks. The A's lineup looks like this.
A lot of speed in this lineup, which could challenge the pitcher and the catcher to hold runners, but also challenge the defense to rush their throws.
You got a chance to check out the Mariners on the defense. Any picks, John?
Well, he might be a singles hitter, but what he does is rob extra base hits from a lot of the hitters that he faces. Ichiro Suzuki, unbelievable strong throwing arm, really practices his craft every single day. That's why his arm's so strong and so accurate, but he can go get him with the best of them in the outfield.
Base is empty, 1 out. Moyer sets and throws. Oh, my, that one came inside and plucked him.
Well, that's going to leave a mark right there. A big old welt on him, and he's going to need some ice when he gets back to the dugout.
Fox gets a turn here.
Oh, Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
1 out, man on first. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your focus back.
Yeah, but listen, it's only one runner on. Take a deep breath, get yourself back and settle down a little bit and make sure you're right.
Oh, 1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
On a two-seam fastball down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
Looked like a cutter, but he lays off. 2-2. That's in the dirt. He traps it. The 3-2 pitch. That misses ball 4. Good effort at the plate to get that free pass.
Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
Here's the schedule for the Mariners early on in the season. The series with Oakland concluding today. Then they'll have to contend with Michael Young and the rest of that lineup for Texas. That'll be a 3-game series. And they'll kick off the homestand with the Indians. Great series there. Runners on first and second with 1 out. A swinging strike on the first pitch by Moyer. 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. That's the second out of the inning.
Let's take a look at last year's rankings and see how the Oakland Athletics fared. Third in stolen bases, sixth in triples, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall, playing a lot of wall ball last year, showing that speed coming out of the batter's box and taking the extra bases.
Simmons settling in. Two men on and two men out. And that's in there. Moyer ahead 0-1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. And that one's put away to retire the side. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Seattle 5, Oakland nothing. It'll be batters 2 through 4 due up next. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets, a little chilly. Fastball in there for a called strike.
A good four-seam fastball right there. You have to know yourself. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Better off to take it.
He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there. Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Here's the pitch. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
Well, that's paint in the black right there. He just throws it to the outside corner, exactly where they wanted to get the punch out.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the A's. They wrap up the Seattle series today. Schedule's open tomorrow. Pick off a road series with the Jays. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And they have yet another venue. The Twins hosting that one. Quite a bit of time away from home for them over these next several games. 1 out, nobody on. Low for ball 1. Right. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Good downward action there, and it's 1-2.
Let's do this, Oakland.
The 1-2 on its way. Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
I'll tell you what, it's straight, but it's hard. 98 miles per hour.
Great setup this time with the off-speed pitch, and then following it up, he couldn't catch up to the heater. Couldn't even get a bat off his shoulder.
Great combination of pitches when you can freeze a hitter like that. It's Alex Rodriguez at the plate, 2 away. Last year, for him, 286 against the A's. Games played here in Oakland. And now the pitch to Rodriguez. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Coming into this game, he's got to have some confidence because he picked up 2 hits last time out, so got to be seeing the ball pretty well.
Here's the 1-0. It's hit foul by Rodriguez. Dirt pitch swung on and missed. Not feeling real good about that one. Here it comes. And Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
And he strikes out Rodriguez, swing and a miss. And they are returned in short order. Good defensive half inning. And the Athletics coming up next. McGuire settles in. He'll start the home half of the second. Moyer misses outside, taken for a ball. Gets him to swing under that one, even at 1.
Well, Gary, the focus on this pitcher is that circle change. It's one of the best around, and great deception and great change of speed.
Line fair down the line and right, and that's through a base hit.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning, no outs. Big things could happen now.
Cochran has a turn in the box. Runner on first. Slider just misses. 1-0. Here's the delivery. And it's fouled off. Foul! There's a swing and a liner. And that gets through for a base hit. Fantastic chance here.
Well, you're not going to find a whole lot of guys who like that pitch up and in. But here's one of the exceptions right here. He got one up and in, and he drove it.
And it's Miguel Tejada now. A .272 lifetime average against the Mariners. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Had a real strong offensive game last time out. 3 big base hits. Ball. And Miguel Tejada takes a look at that one. A ball evens the count. On a 2-seam fastball down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
He swings and hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Ichiro, and it drops the base hit. Oakland in a nice position here to capitalize.
Well, he had 3 big hits in the last game, and that was on the winning side, and he's getting them going again with that at bat.
No one out. Sack's full. Moyer sets and throws. Now a swing and a shot toward second. There's one.
They're just teeing off right now. 4 straight hits, and clearly this offense is locked in.
Henderson tries to do some damage now. Steve, you got to like the odds right here. You get that base hit, and all of a sudden this game changes.
Now, if he hits one over the ball, too, it completely changes the complexion of this game.
They've had to battle back. Here's a chance to get the lead. Bases are loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And Moyer's pitch too low, taken for a ball. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Slider called third, strikeout number 1.
He came through on this at bat. Take a look at the pitching sequence he used.
John, that's a great out right there, leaving that runner at third base.
Well, anytime you have a runner on third base, some of your attention has to be diverted toward that runner. But he stayed in, he focused great, and he got that big out to strand the runner.
Three on and one out. Moyer sets and throws. And a swing and contact made. It's going to be Griffey Jr. 2 retired here. Fox at the plate now. Walked in his last plate appearance. Two outs, bases loaded. Moyer misses outside, taken for a ball.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
At the belt, the 1-0. A swing and a ball hit high into the air, right field. This one was crunched. This one off the wall. Tejada's going to try and score here. Now 2 runs are in. And that makes 2 runs in. Well, the rally here energized every new opportunity they take advantage of. Take a moment to check out how much that 2-bagger helps their cause. Here's the win expectancy graph.
Now this pitch comes right across the middle of the plate, right down Main Street, and he hammers it.
And 3 runs are going to come in on that, and this offensive machine looks like it's now in full throttle.
You got to credit the hitter. He got a pitch to hit, but he capitalized.
Two outs and a runner on second. Here's the pitch to Jackson. And that's in there. Moyer ahead, 0-1.
You start off the inning thinking, let's start pecking away at the lead. Let's come back in this ball game. I don't think anybody said, let's get 4 right here. So good job offensively.
He deals. Ball. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Line towards second. And another hit. Oh, my, this clinic's just beginning. And so he comes home. That ties the ball game. Production opportunities. Oakland's opening that door wider. Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at-bat.
Well, he did a real nice job going down in his swing to get that low ball, be able to pick up the hit.
Simmons in the box. Sometimes you get offense when you don't need it. This time they got it right when they needed it.
Gary, that was a great piece of hitting right there. It allowed them to pull it even here early in the game. Nice response.
The first pitch? First pitch, way out of the zone, ball one. And you get a feeling early on this ball game is up for grabs. This could be anybody's.
Well, it's certainly going to be a battle. I don't think there's any question about that. You have to keep it close, especially with this guy on the mound. That's why this at-bat is critical.
Good spot for the cutter that time. 1-2.
Tough start in this game, and obviously really laboring in this inning. Up over 20 pitches and just can't seem to throw strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Cutter almost rung him up, but it's 2-2.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
Hit sharply towards the hole. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, they need a big out right here, Gary. I mean, they're giving up some runs in this inning. They need to get outs right now, just again to show that they can get them.
Moyer in the batter's box. He singled his last trip. 2 down. Runners at first and second. First pitch to him. Fastball is high. 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. Moore with the delivery. Fastball can't catch the corner. He's behind 3-0. Swung on line to right center field. Oh, wow. Another hit. They just won't quit. And Jackson crosses the plate. Refuel, reload, keep on going. This offense right now is on fire.
The defense needs to stop right now. They need to put up an out here. This offense just has been relentless this inning.
Cochran at the plate. Some production being seen in this game early. They've got a chance now to extend the lead.
Gary, we just saw quality at bat right there. He got the job done. When he got his pitch, he knew what to do with it, and he delivered.
2 men on, 2 men out. And here's the first one. That's at the knees for a called strike. As Ralph Kiner, our old buddy, used to say, you know, good at-bats is one where you get production, and that's what they got right there.
Yeah, but he's also the guy who said you can't win the game unless you take the lead.
Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. Moore with the delivery. Missed with the fastball outside, 2-1. And a swing and contact made. It's going to be Griffey Jr. And And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. Painful inning if you're the defensive side of the baseball. That arm's got to get a rest now. He needs to sit for a while. Oakland taking the lead, putting the pressure on. Middle of the lineup coming along. And we're going to see Martinez here. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's the delivery. 0-1. Fastball and a called strike.
Better to go after the fastball when the guy has quality secondary pitches. Even though it's down to the zone, you've got to swing at that.
Ball. Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low. 1-2. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Martinez makes contact, fouled it away. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Payoff pitch. Lost him. Ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
That's going to bring Mike Cameron up.
Oh, Gary, that walk right there is the tying run in this game. That's not how you want to make the opposition do it. Make them earn it.
No one out and a runner on first. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Stevie knows he's really got to pitch now. He's put himself in a situation where he's really brought pressure on himself.
These are the type of innings you get really big on you right here. It's about damage control. I know you put the tying run on, but you've got to bear down right here.
Strike 1. Pitch on the way. Ground ball by Cameron. It's picked up. Over to second for 1. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play. It's going to be Boone. This is his first year in the majors.
Now we've got a bona fide base stealer at first base, the kind of guy that can steal second when everybody knows he might be going. They're going to have to keep him close.
Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
Well, anytime you're throwing a fastball down in the zone, especially down and in, the only thing a hitter can do is hit that ball into the ground. Good job of laying off.
Come set. 3-0 pitch. That's swung on and a liner here. Seattle, here's their shot right now. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
It's going to be Wilson now. Last time up, he walked, forced in a run. It's going to be Wilson now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. 1 out with runners at first and second. Fastball too low. 1-0. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second. Now the 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1.
Well, you want to keep an eye on the runner right here. 2-1 count. They're not likely to pitch out. If the runner gets put in motion, you might see a hit and run right here.
Checks him at second. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he got good wood up the middle. And there's one. And they turn the double play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Oakland still ahead. And it's Miguel Tejada at the plate. Batting .250 last year, 3 for 12 against the Mariners. First pitch to Tejada. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
That's a good fastball right there. He blew that one right by him.
Moore with the delivery to left center, and that one is in there. His second hit today.
He gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
A runner on first, no outs. First pitch, here it comes. Called strike, outer half of the plate, 0-1.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting the spots and with great velocity.
The pitch. 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 0-2.
Well, that's some kind of pitching. You set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Really nice sequence right there. He had good rhythm, 3 great pitches in a row, and sits him down.
Hitter never got a chance to get his balance, get his at-bat going there, John.
Well, he just didn't look good right there in the batter's box. He needs to take a better defensive approach to extend the at-bat a little longer.
One out, runner on at first. And here's the first one. Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. Olerud. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. And the first pitch. And he takes that curveball for a strike, 0-1. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, he's got a good four-seam fastball with good riding action to it, but he finds the heart of the plate here. Unfortunately for the hitter, he didn't swing.
Moore with the delivery. Tries to saw him off for that one, but he missed. 1-2. One-two pitch coming. On the ground to second. And he's got it now. That's one. And there's two. A double play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Oakland 6. Mariners 5. And Omar Vizquel to lead it off. A career .237 hitter off the A's. First pitch of the AB to Vizquel. Ball. Lays off that one inside. Ball 1.
That curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
One 0 on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. That breaker makes it into the strike zone. It's 2-1. On the way. Now Vizquel, a 3-1 count. He hit .333 last year against the A's. Lined hard down the left field line, and that gets the tying run on board. That's going to bring Ichiro up. Now State Farm gives us a look at the hit leaders from last year.
Well, if you want to see a lot of hits, watch these two guys here today. Last season, 2 of the top batters in all of baseball with the ability to get hits. And that's what these guys do. They put the ball in play. They give themselves up when they have to shorten their swing, take a more defensive stroke, but they always seem to be on base via the base hit.
Number 1 in hits last year. Runner on first base, nobody out. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. Good offensive chance here. Olerud batting now. 0 for 1 thus far. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. The pitch just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Ready with a 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. Hit sharply down the line. And that one's in there. Should score Vizquel. And he comes home. That's it. We are tied.
Well, he saw a pitch that he really liked, and he did not miss it. A really nice job with nobody out, keeping this inning going and picking up that RBI. Great piece of hitting.
And Griffey Jr. is in the box. Always good when you can get a ball game tied up again, so you're not having to look up, the offense doing the job.
Gary, that was a big at-bat right there. Coming up and bringing them back even here early on. Nice job.
That's all it took, and that brings us to that proverbial brand-new ball game. First pitch to him. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Jackson. That's one away. The RBI leaders last year. Let's take a look. Brought to you by State Farm. There's a look at Rodriguez. He's number 2 on the list. Jose Bautista 3rd. Number 1, Miguel Cabrera.
Well, it takes a special mentality to hit in the middle of the lineup and be a run producer. A lot of guys can do it. Some guys can't handle the pressure. Well, this guy right here can handle the pressure, and he seems to relish in it. He loves those big opportunities to hit with runners in scoring position, and he delivers with a ton of RBIs.
Here's the pitch. Here's one hit very well deep. 2 away. And the runners will have to hold at first and second.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
Two men on and 2 men out. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
The pitch. Waves at that fastball in the hole now. 0-2. There's a ground ball. Fox. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Even game here in Oakland. Things will start getting difficult with the 3rd man in the order lurking ahead. Fox is batting. Last time up, he cleared the bases with a double.
They clearly have not figured out a way how to get this guy out. I mean, he is swinging the bat, driven in 3 runs already. Let's see if he can get some more.
First pitch on the way. Starts him off with a pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Oh, 0-1 offering from Moore, who watches one miss low and outside. 1-1. One pitch, slider, taken for a strike. 1-2.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball got him. 1 away. Boy, it took 4 pitches, no wasted time right there, and he got him.
What I liked the most was he was very deliberate with what he had to do. He knew he can go out of the strike zone to get the punch out, and that's what he did, getting him to swing.
It's going to be Jackson now. Always a marvel to watch. You just know the opportunity for him to put the ball in play is there anytime he's at the plate. One out, bases empty. Moore with the delivery. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit foul by Jackson. Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
Well, he didn't throw this one where he wanted to, as the ball just kind of moves in on the plate and gets a piece of the hitter.
Simmons in the batter's box.
Oh, Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
Jackson's on first. The first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your focus back.
Yeah, but listen, it's only one runner on. Take a deep breath, get yourself back and settle down a little bit and make sure you're right.
0-1 offering from Moore. Fastball swung on, can't make contact, and behind on the count 0-2. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Oakland in a nice position here to capitalize.
Now, he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. One out with runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. He fouls that one off. Here's the pitch. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Tries to ring him up with the fastball away, but it's 1-2.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. When the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
Can't catch that low outside corner. We're even at 2. Gets under that one, fouled it back behind the plate. Now the 2-2. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And Wilson brings that one in. 2 away.
This one goes right up the chute. Sometimes it's hard for a catcher to gauge these sorts of pop-ups, but he had no problem with it.
Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch, here it comes. Headed for the middle. Look out. Oh, right back up the middle, and the pitcher did not get out of the way. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Even game here in Oakland. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And Mike Cameron up. Last season he had a 1 for 7 off the A's. And that's a strike. Cameron, who does strike out, will have to be careful here.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Big breaking ball misses. 1-2. And he leaves that one alone. Mike Cameron, that patience gets the count even. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
Good velocity on that. You can get away with making some mistakes at that kind of number.
The ball's going up and in on him, and he still should have been able to handle it.
John, it really looked like he had some trouble timing that swing.
But you've got to be especially careful about timing these inside pitches because as a hitter, you need to shorten up your swing just to get to them.
One out, nobody on. And here's the first one. Ball. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball
1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0. Here it comes. He looks at that fastball. Called strike. 2-1.
A fastball up in the zone like that, a pitch a lot of guys like to hit. He just couldn't swing the bat.
Here he comes. 2-1 pitch. Fastball gets away from him there, and it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Liner between first and second. Out number 2. It's going to be Wilson now. He hit into a double play as last time. Two outs, bases empty. First pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there. Just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Good palm ball. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. They're still deadlocked here in Oakland. Miguel Tejada leading it off. First pitch to Tejada. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
And he looks at a slider that's in there. 1-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Moore with the delivery. Breaking ball, can't find the zone. 2-1. One on the way. 2-1 pitch, and he watches the fastball go by for strike 2. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And Wilson brings that one in. That's 1 away.
Pop-ups around the plate can be tough for a catcher because the rotation of the ball brings it back toward the infield, but he was able to make this play easily.
Nobody on base, one away. And the first pitch. That's off the plate away, 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Sharp bite to that slider, 1-2.
Well, you see that pitch coming in, and it starts at the center of the plate, and all of a sudden, as soon as you start your swing, that's when that slider starts breaking away, gets out of the strike zone away. He can't stop his swing and swings and misses.
Foul ball!
It's fouled away. Moore winds up the 1-2. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on board.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. One down, runner at first. And the first pitch. That one's hit well. Griffey Jr.'s there. And he gets that one down. His second hit. 2 for 4 today. Good offensive chance here.
As much as you want to blame the pitching, we're now talking about more than one pitcher giving up all of these hits. Right now, you have to credit the offense. These guys are really swinging the bat.
Runners on first and second with one out. And here's the first one. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, the pitcher gets away with one right here. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Batter just let it go by.
Oh, and 1 offering from Moore. And that's on the black for a called strike. 0-2.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
And this is popped up on the left side. And there's one. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it.
The pitcher says, well, why don't I just take this one myself? Why do I want an infielder running up and down the mound trying to make a catch? It was probably a good decision. Well, a couple guys on right now, Gary, with speed at second base. We'll see if they try to put pressure on him and try to start both runners. If they throw him out at third, they'll still have a man in scoring position.
And around third on his way home. And he scores from second base. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
It's going to be Jackson now. Now, Steve, you get that feeling right now this offense is not going to be stopped. They've got themselves a lead late.
Now, Gary, that at-bat we just saw could prove to be the most critical at-bat in this ball game as they've now taken the lead.
Could be one of those situations that decides the ball game. Right now, it looks like their offense is ready to start clicking. Runners at first and third with 2 away. Moore with the delivery. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Now, Gary, as you were saying, that was one of those situations where they had the opportunity and they capitalized. And this offense does look like it's heating up. Let's see if they can keep it going here.
1-0 now. Fastball just misses and he falls behind. 2-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
And here's a fastball for a called strike. 2-1.
Well, that's right down the chute. The hitter must have been looking for something else. Otherwise, you have to swing at that.
Swings on that fastball, misses it 2-2.
Well, that's some kind of pitching. You set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Jackson, a ground ball, and Vizquel picks it up. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Oakland taking the lead, putting the pressure on. And it's Omar Vizquel now. Got a couple of RBIs thus far.
Well, they're trailing, but he's driven in 2 runs, so he's at least done something to help them.
First pitch on the way. And he lays off one low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And Vizquel with a swing and a miss. Count is even. He sends this one in the air towards center. The catch is made.
Look, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
1 out with Ichiro up. He led the American League in hits last year. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he ranks near the top, no question about it. A tremendous offensive player and a guy that they're looking to have a major impact in this lineup this season.
Ichiro, foul ball. Tries to ring him up with the fastball away, but it's 1-2. A line drive toward short. He catches that, and that's out number 2. Rube in the box now. He singled in his last at bat. Two outs and nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. One 1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. The pitch. Fastball called strike 2-1.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Liner towards the hole, and he's there to retire the side. No runs, no hits, nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Athletics, they still enjoy this lead. Simmons has a turn in the box. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
There's a swing, and the bat shatters. Puts that one in the air. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
Runner on first, no outs. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Moore with the delivery. Really trying to drive that thing, but he missed it. 1-1. Swing and a hot shot. He grabs it off the hop. 1, but he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1.
You want to make sure you at least get an out in this situation, but the runner is able to advance now in the scoring position.
One on, one out. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Curveball, that's in the dirt for a ball. Big swing and a miss as his eyes lit up on that pitch, but a 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Swing hits this one pretty well, deep right center. 2 down. Runner on his way to third.
Well, he got a pitch he could drive. He just didn't get all of it, but at least able to advance the runner.
RBI opportunity really lost right there, but you still got a chance to get him home. And on third, 2 outs. The pitch. Oh, that one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Tejada swings and misses. Count is even now.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
Tejada hits the ground ball. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding a man at third base. Athletics 7, Seattle 6. And Griffey Jr.'s in the box. He'll lead off the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
I think right now, when you're up by a run in the 7th inning, you've shortened the game, you've got the lead, you want to throw strikes. Do not give them any free passes and catch the ball behind your pitcher.
Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
Some guys throw in, some guys pitch in. He pitched in right there to get the strike. Now let's see if he pitches away.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, anytime one of your middle relievers throws over 45 pitches, you got to wonder how much more he has left. Might want to get someone else up out there.
The 1-2 on its way. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
So this punch out right here will keep this game close as it gets later and later.
Took only 4 pitches on that at-bat to get him out of there.
Man, not a quality at-bat right there. He didn't make the pitcher work. He got out of there quickly.
And Alex Rodriguez is at the plate and is 1 down. Hit 6 for 21 last year off the A's. And now the pitch to Rodriguez. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, sadly for Alex Rodriguez, he has set the bar so high, consistently 35, 40 homers, 120, 130 RBIs, that when he only hits 30 homers and drives in 125 runs, people start questioning, is he done? Alex Rodriguez is far from done.
And Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. And I'm sure A-Rod agrees with you, John. He's not done. You look at the numbers he's putting up in the middle of that lineup. They're sensational.
No, he's not done, but compared to the standard of a guy that put up big numbers and hit over 50 home runs before, and who's getting paid close to $30 million a year, you know, the numbers seem more ordinary just because of the expectations and the money.
The pitch. And Rodriguez watches that one blow by. Strike 3.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
And we're going to see Martinez here. Grounded out last time. Base is empty and 2 down. And here's the first one. Fastball in there. 0-1.
Now 2 outs here in the 7th inning, Gary, and obviously the game's getting short. You're down by a run. You need a 2-out rally. Don't wait. Every inning is an opportunity. You've had 2-out rallies before, so you can get it going here.
Fastball misses low that time. 1-1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
And that's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count. Two-one pitch. 2-1 pitch, a fastball outside. 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, he tried to put all of it into that one swing and goes to a full count now. 3-2.
He just reared back and said, here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
That misses, ball 4. The potential tying run on base.
Well, you know the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
We've got Mike Cameron in the box. In 7 at-bats last year, he picked up just 1 hit off the A's here in Oakland. 2 outs and a man on first. Cameron gets set. Here's the first pitch. Too low on that one for a ball. 1-0.
Gary, the base runner now on after that walk. That's the tying run in this game, so they've got to be very careful right here.
Liner towards the hole. And he makes it to first in time.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. Two men on and 2 men out. Pitch on the way. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
As a hitter with a runner on base, you want to stay aggressive. When you fall behind in the count, it makes it difficult to do that.
Fastball misses low that time, 1-1. That's taken low for a ball, 2-1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. And they bring across the tying run. A productive hit. Checking the WPA graph, let's measure what the RBI means.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's Wilson's first look. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. And they bring him home and take the lead. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph.
This might be the end of the line for him now. 3 straight hits. He looks exhausted out there right now. Veteran Omar Vizquel looking to have a quality at bat here in this situation for his club.
Steve, really good vibes here. Hitting is contagious, and when you do it late in a ball game and get a lead as they have, it's great stuff.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it too. Take the pressure off the late inning pitching.
Here's the delivery. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Bullpen always happy to have as big a lead as they can get going into the late innings, but hey, at least they got themselves a lead.
No, you're right. Managers don't mind it too much either, but they want to keep piling on right here. They'll like it even more that way.
Here's the 1-0. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. And he will score from second base.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
Runners at second and third and 2 down. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. And it's in there. Seattle will get a run. And Vizquel scores as well. You get repeat opportunities. The question is what you do with it. What they're doing with it here is using it.
Well, they need a big out right here, Gary. I mean, they're giving up some runs in this inning. They need to get outs right now, just again to show that they can get them.
Olerud is the batter now. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Offense coming to life late here, tacking on additional insurance runs, taking the pressure off the pitching.
That one is too high as Street went upstairs with it. Well, they may not have put it away, but they sure are making it a lot easier for the guys coming out of the pen.
Well, they wouldn't mind making it a little bit easier right now. Another big hit could really put it out of reach here, Gary.
He deals. He launches this one right down the middle, 1-1.
Well, Gary, this guy has an outstanding slider. Such a tough pitch to hit. It almost needs a turn signal when he gets to the plate.
Slider can't find the zone, 2-1.
Okay, you talk about his slider. What makes it so tough to hit him is that the break on that pitch is so big and it's so hard, it's very tough on the hitter to center the ball.
Now the 2-1. Called strike right down the center, even things at 2.
Oh, Gary, that's a great four-seam fastball, but when you lay it down the heart of the plate, you know you're at risk for the ball getting tattooed. Unfortunately, the hitter didn't swing.
He's ready. 2-2 on the way. Now it's popped up behind home plate. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Boy, a manager loves to see this. They strike for an enormous inning. The Mariners out in front now. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. Bando up at the plate. 2 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Missed badly with that curve there, 1-1.
Well, this guy's really eating up some innings for this team. He's over the 60 pitch mark right now, and I tell you what, that's a lot of pitches for a middle relief pitcher.
Spotted by Wilson. 1-1, a fastball inside, 2-1 now.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, more deals. Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
Very little movement on this pitch at 93 miles per hour, courtesy of K-Cam.
So with 2 strikes, you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Oh, and that's the problem. You can adjust to off speed, but if you look for something slow and get a heater, you're done.
Base is empty with 1 away. Moore with the delivery. That misses inside, 1-0.
Okay, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Slider just misses the black. Falls behind 2-0. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. He gets that fastball, can't make contact, 3-1. Three one a fastball, swung on and missed, full count. Payoff pitch coming. This one's grounded near third, foul. The full count pitch towards center field. And it's caught. The play by Griffey Jr. That's the second out. Collins now will come to the plate. Popped out. Foul ground last time around. Two outs, base is empty. And the first pitch, the 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Oh, line shot into center field, and he gets it down after coming up empty in this ball game. Finally gets one going his way.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
Fox is up now. He's driven home 4 so far. Runner on first, 2 away. The first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Shot back to first. Makes its way through for a single. He's going to try for third. Oakland in a nice position here to capitalize.
Well, a big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
It's going to be Jackson now. He bounced out his last time. Two men on, 2 men out. First pitch to him. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That's down. Runner could come home.
A huge game he had last time out. I tell you what, a game like this, when you drive in as many runs as he did, it just gives you confidence. And this is one of these streaks that could go on for a while because he thinks right now that no one can get him out.
Two men on and 2 men out. First pitch on the way. Swing and a rocket toward short. Throws on to first. Side is retired. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. The A's showing some fight. They're gaining ground here. And Griffey Jr.'s in the box. 0 for 3 to this point. Street gets set and delivers. Looked like the circle change, and it just misses. 1-0.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
Well, the pitcher's executing his game plan. He knows these hitters. He knows how he wants to pitch them. And now he's locating his pitches in exactly the right spot.
The 1-1 hit in the air to left center. And it drops in for a base hit. Griffey Jr. is going to go for it.
Well, it's so important for your team to get guys on base and in scoring position early in the inning. And that's exactly what he did with that double.
And here's Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod. He's 0 for 5 lifetime off street. Second base occupied, nobody out yet. And here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black, get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
He delivers. That's a strike for an 0-2 count. Rodriguez has got to protect. And he strikes out Rodriguez on a swing and a miss.
That pitch has a little life to it at 84 on the gun. It's some pretty good movement.
It was not a good-looking swing on that pitch.
Well, good at bat starts with good swings, and bad at bats end with bad swings. And I think he'd want that last swing back if he had the choice.
And we're going to see Martinez here.
Well, Houston Street missed most of the first half due to an injury, but when he came back, he really solidified what was a shaky Rockies bullpen and almost got them in the postseason. Look for him to continue that success with that nasty sidearm slider.
And the first pitch, fastball, misses away, 1-0. And Houston Street, 3.61 ERA. That may not seem that good for a closer, but he converted 20 out of 25, Steve.
Well, he throws a lot of strikes. He doesn't have a lot of swing and miss stuff. He's not a dominating guy. He has to work a sequence of pitches and do it by throwing strikes.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind, 2-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Slider just missed. He runs that to a 3-0 count.
But if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Decisions made. Trying to stop an offense sometimes includes putting a man on. They're going to do that here.
That's saying something, too. When putting a base runner on is less of a risk than pitching to him.
Now Mike Cameron. Just faced each other a couple of times, 0 for 2 against Houston Street. One out with runners at first and second. Street gets set and delivers. Swung on, hit by Cameron. 2 away.
But keeps the runners right where they are. Now 2 out. Not a lot of time left in this ball game. You cannot give them more runs.
It's going to be Boone. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And it gets down. A 3 for 4 game. Good hitting job. And Griffey Jr. comes in.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
It's going to be Wilson now. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Offense coming to life late here, tacking on additional insurance runs, taking the pressure off the pitching.
Runners at first and third with 2 away. First pitch starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Well, they may not have put it away, but they sure are making it a lot easier for the guys coming out of the pen.
Well, they wouldn't mind making it a little bit easier right now. Another big hit could really put it out of reach here, Gary.
No balls, 1 strike here, Street. That one's low. Wilson does not go after it.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Street gets set and delivers. There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Martinez scores.
Well, that was a good pitch, but the hitter, give him a lot of credit. He got his bat on it somehow, and that's what you have to do when you're up there in a defensive mode. Try to put the ball in play, and good things will happen. And Gary, he got the hit there.
And it's Omar Vizquel at the plate. Now, we've seen this club's offense, and I think we're going to see some more. They're running away with it, Steve.
Now, Gary, as you can see, this offense just keeps on rolling, keeps on producing. Why don't you keep on rolling, Gary?
And in this game, there's no such thing as piling on. You want to carry over. If you're hot now, keep it going. Two men on and 2 men out. First pitch of the AB to Vizquel. There's one wide as Street misses.
Well, you're right, Gary. Piling on, forget that. They don't care. They want to keep tacking on runs right now, gain that momentum to win today, and carry it into the next game.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Slider bends in for the strike. 2-1.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
Comes set. Now Vizquel, a 3-1 count. 4 career at bats. He's come away empty-handed against Houston Street. And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
He goes with the fastball on the 3-ball count, which is what he should do here. Be aggressive, but he throws it out of the zone, and now bases loaded.
And that will bring up Ichiro. And he needs to come through here with 2 down.
Infield got to play back in this situation and get the out at the easiest base.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Street finding the zone. No swing on that offering.
Okay, 2 runs in this inning, and that right there, his second walk. Things really starting to unravel for this guy.
Hit in the air to center field. And that'll put him on another hit. A run scores.
Clearly, he's starting to wear down out there. 3 straight hits against him. He doesn't have the velocity or the bite on his pitches that he had earlier in the game.
Olerud in the box. And the bases are loaded for him.
And I tell you what, they've been swinging the bat so well in this game. One more hit right here, and this thing is over.
This is a big lead already. 2 outs, bases loaded. On the way. And this misses 1-0.
Well, the setup man right now is over the 30 pitch mark, and I tell you, these guys are used to having quick innings and basically only pitching 1 inning at a time. The more pitches he throws, the better chance the opposition has of hitting him.
The 1-0 pitch. That's off the plate and low, 2-0.
Well, this doesn't look good right here. I mean, you're looking out at this pitcher. You can tell he's definitely rattled. He can't find the zone. This could be dangerous.
3-0.
Well, bases loaded right here. Pretty good chance the hitter's going to be taking a couple pitches here to see if he can work that bases loaded walk. You've got to find some command immediately.
Fastball. He's taking all the way. 3-1.
And he follows the unwritten baseball rule by not swinging with the big lead on the 3-0 count.
He's ready. The 3-1. A liner headed for the hole. And there's the 3rd out. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. Seattle, some days you got it. They got it, and they're tacking them on. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. Moyer is the batter. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And it'll be Joel Pinheiro doing the pitching. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Drilled towards 3rd. And it gets down. That's hit number 3 on the ball game and 5 at-bats.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His 3rd hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
Cochran at the plate. He flew out his last time up. No one out and a runner on first. Here's the first pitch. There's a bullet towards 3rd. Rodriguez has 1. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play. Leadoff man in the box. He's got his first look in this one. Runner at first with 1 down. Pinheiro with a windup. Off the plate, low, 1-0.
Well, Gary, that's a slider down and away, and it just slides out of the strike zone. The best hitters in the game lay off it because they know if they put it in play, it's an out.
At the belt, the 1-0. Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left as he drops back and puts it away. Bando at the plate. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Two outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way. First pitch a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
The pitcher really rearing back and throwing. He's got everything working now, commanding the strike zone with that fastball.
And that misses for a ball. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. On the ground to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. And the Mariners coming up next. And Griffey Jr.'s in the box. He'll start the ninth. First pitch, here it comes. Ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
And that misses as well. The 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, 3-0.
The last thing you want to do as a pitcher is walk the leadoff hitter in any inning. All it can do is set up bad things for the remainder of that frame.
Street gets set and delivers. Fastball, that's over for a strike, 3-1.
One of the many unwritten rules in baseball is you don't swing on a 3-0 count when you've got a big lead.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball is in there, now 3-2.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, liner to right. And that'll put Griffey Jr. on at first. And that'll bring up Alex Rodriguez.
A nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him.
Runner on first. Here's Rodriguez's first look. There's one. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it. And we're going to see Martinez here. Steve, as he gets going against these Seattle bats, what's his concern?
Tim Hudson features one of the best sinker balls in the game. He tries to get a lot of ground ball outs, dropping the ball at the knees or below to get the hitters to top it. And then when he has you looking sinker ball, here comes the slider.
He walked and later scored his last time through. And we're going to see Martinez here. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. One out. Runner on at first. Hudson with a windup. Martinez swings and misses for strike one.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Now Hudson with the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
And it's taken outside by Martinez. That'll be a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards first. That's two gone. Runner on first now, and that'll bring up Mike Cameron. Cameron gets set. Here's the first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's there to retire the side. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. 8.5 innings over. Bottom half of the ninth coming. Henderson tries to do some damage now. He's going to be the first at bat. Home half of the ninth. And the first pitch. And Pinheiro tries inside. That's going to be a ball.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
That's outside, ball 2. Here's the delivery. Finger just misses the paint. Runs it to 3-0.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
And that's a called strike, 3-1.
Well, he takes the 3-0 pitch, exactly what he needs to do. It might not be a bad idea to take this one as well. They need base runners.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Starts the sinker low, winds up in the dirt. Steve, all you get's trouble when you do this, a leadoff walk.
Boy, how many times does the leadoff man end up scoring? Most of the time.
Collins now will come to the plate. He's had 1 hit, 4 times up. Runner on first base, nobody out. First pitch on the way. And Pinheiro's pitch, that'll be looked at for a strike. Takes the count to 0-1.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
Here's the pitch. Looks at a ball, 1-1.
That's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. There's a called strike 2.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
Fastball misses high, and it's full, 3-2.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Vizquel for 1. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1. Fox up now. 3 for 4 thus far. One out, man on first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well down the right field line into the corner. Well, this might be a momentum builder. Big shot down by 4.
Sometimes pitchers just try to lay one in there to get ahead early in the count. This time he paid for it.
Yeah, it looked like he thought he would take that first pitch, so he came down the chute with it.
And, you know, it's one thing to work ahead, but you at least have to make a quality pitch. Now, Gary, it's going to probably end up being too little too late, but at least Oakland's starting to show a shift in momentum.
Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Jackson. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And Ichiro gets to it.
Well, they followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Simmons gets a turn here. Grounded out his last time through. Base is empty with 2 outs. Pinheiro with a windup. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a sinker in there. 1-1.
A good sinking movement on that pitch, right on the black, away from the hitter. Tough pitch to hit.
The 1-1 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Swung on grounder. This might be it. In time for the out.
A lot of good things in this game for Seattle today. They get the victory.
And it's that time in our broadcast where we bestow upon some lucky winner the player of the game honors.
Well, you know, Gary, everyone thinks that the home run's the only way to drive in runs, but not in this game today. This guy, every time he had runners in scoring position, he delivered for his team, and he cashed in when he got the chance in this one.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our great 2K Sports crew. We wish you a great rest of the day or night, wherever you may be in baseball.